Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Meditation is the means. It is not the goal. Today, just before coming, I received one WhatsApp. Swamiji, tell me how to experience self. One WhatsApp. So I wrote, by experiencing the self, you experience the self. See? Means must be discriminated from the goal. So, one of the means is, a popular mean is the meditation. And then any Tom, Dick and Harry wants to do meditation without even understanding whether meditation is a verb or a noun. Because we are so much occupied in doing the things that meditation also we want to do. And such people, they will be doing meditation for half an hour, and rest of the day there is meditation followed by frustration. No. We have to live in meditation 24/7. See? And it can happen only through wisdom, not any physical activity. See? And for that, our foundation should be clear. There are two aspects in our personality. One is matter and one is pure consciousness. Now be very attentive. Only in matter there is no samsara. Only in pure consciousness there is no samsara. Like, there is no light in only bulb and there is no light only in electricity. When electricity and the bulb, when they come together, then light happens. Now the question is, where is our focus in our life? Changing the focus of our life is the process of meditation. About this, I'll tell you one small event. Once it so happened, one gentleman came to meet me in Delhi at about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. I was sitting in my room. He came, Swamiji, this time I am not able to come. I got too many assignments. I just came to take your blessings and give me some guidance. For next 1 year, I want to work on what you say. I said, okay, are you ready? He said, yes. He was standing in the door only. So I told him, switch off the lights. He has switched off. Then I asked him, what do you see now? He said, nothing, darkness. Then I told him, I said, why are you telling lies? He said, no, Swamiji, why will I tell lies? I said, yes, you are telling lies. Eyes can see only the light. Darkness is not seen by the eyes. Darkness is experienced. It is not seen. First error, I am seeing darkness. Okay, Swamiji, I am sorry. I am experiencing darkness, but I am not seeing darkness. Second thing. Now switch on the lights. He switched on. I said, now tell me, what are you seeing? So he said, I am seeing you, I am seeing the furniture, your chair, your table, your laptop, the water bottle, your pen, your bed. I said, keep on telling. The walls, the fan, the AC. Then he said, that's all. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. Then I told him, I am seeing something more than what you are seeing. He said, other than this, what is there? I said, I am seeing the light. Without the light, can you see anything? He said, yes, you are right. Then I said, I am seeing something more. Now, what is something more? I said, I am seeing the electricity. Without the electricity, can there be light? Without the light, can there be the object seen? Without the objects there, can you see them? So, although we go through experiences of life, but we are not able to decipher them clearly, exactly what is our experience. Living in this utter awareness is the beginning of life of meditation. See. And therefore, we have to rise above these experiences. Then only we can come to the source of our being. Therefore, let us take the two aspects of our personality. One is the matter, outer world, and all our panchakoshas. The food sheath, the pranamay, manomay, vijnanamay, anandamay. All of them. In them there is no samsar. There is no world. Similarly, in pure consciousness, there is no world. Then where the world begins? Now be very attentive. Absolute conscious existence expressing through any instrument where life can manifest. So the first manifestation of pure consciousness is life. First step. Life is common. Whether it is the life of a wise man or other wise man, whether it is the life of a human being or animal, whether it is the life of a healthy or unhealthy person, life is common. Whatever is common is not a problem. Now, second step. Life further starts expressing as mind. Be attentive. Mind has two aspects. One aspect of the mind is that because of which all the physiological processes, all the digestion, etc., keeps on going in our system without our getting involved in that. Whether we know or don't know how to digest the carbohydrates, how to digest the proteins, we don't have to know. It happens. See, the second aspect of the mind, which is specific to each one of us. See, and the second aspect is that our mind is taking the shape of a particular body. Be very attentive. It's a very subtle point. So mind has two aspects. One is a common mind for all of us. Second is the specific aspect of the mind, because of which the mind has taken the shape, size of our body. Now see what happens. If there is a pain in your body, I won't feel it. But if there is a pain in my body, I will feel it. Because the mind has taken the shape of that particular body. Now be attentive. When I hold any object in my hand and want to write something with the same hand, so I will take a pen or a pencil and start writing. My original handwriting will not come. Because the hold on the object will influence my original handwriting. Apply the same principle. When the mind is taking the particular shape, all the thinking will be in relation to that body only. Like, I get identified with my child. And there are so many children in this world. But because my mind has taken possession of the child as my child, all thoughts will be in relation to the child. Similarly, when the mind has taken the shape and the form of this body, all thoughts will be in relation to this body only. And when we give up identification with a particular body, as in dream or as in deep sleep, there are no thoughts in relation to the body. Be attentive. Thoughts require some reference point to begin. And the reference point is our body. See? Therefore, meditation is first step. Get freedom from body identification. Presently, we are living as the body. We have to start living through the body. When we will live as the body, thoughts pertaining to the body will never come to an end. They will be always there. See? Just observe this. And as long as the thoughts are there, we are not at peace. And the thoughts become so powerful that they carry us away and our life becomes miserable. Then what we do? We want to quieten the thoughts. So we take to drinks, drugs, pills, so that the thought should stop. All of us suffer because of these uncontrolled thoughts. And the origin of the thoughts is body identification. So the real meaning of meditation is, whatever we are doing, if it leads to freedom from body identification and thereafter functioning through the body and no more functioning as the body. See friends, it is for this purpose. Our scriptures have told many beautiful things, but this we miss. Now, one of the common things that we all go through in our life is we are expert in blaming others for our problems of life. If I am a husband, the cause of my miseries is my wife. If I am a father, the cause of my misery is my son. And when I blame others for my miseries, what will I do? I will like to improve that cause. Then the sadhana of the husband will be to improve the wife. And he will fail. Think. So what is the first step in meditation? Start working on yourself. So whenever we are disturbed, we can immediately pinpoint at the root of every disturbance, there is somebody. Somebody is always disturbed. Nobody is never disturbed. Be attentive. Thereafter, now where from the somebody is born? Where from he has come? One day, one couple came to meet me and said, the husband told me, Swamiji, please tell my wife, she doesn't listen to me, that I am elder than her in age. She should respect my age at least. She insults me every time. So when he said like that, I said, I am sorry, I will not take your side. I will support Mama. Why you are doing like that? I said, she gives me food, you don't give me food. I'll support her. Then I told, look here, answer my questions without arguments. Did you get married one after another, or you got married together? He said, what is this funny question? I said, you tell me, whether you got married together or separately. No, we got married together. I said, very good. Before marriage, were you husband and wife? No. After marriage, you became husband and wife. Yes. Now second point. How many years you are married? He said 15 years. I said, therefore, both of you are 15 years of age. Age of the husband and wife is always equal. Then I told, look here, you are teenagers. And teenagers always fight. And therefore, if you are fighting, continue. When you will be completing 19 years of your married life, then you will come to a settlement. It is better to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. And you will continue throughout life. So where was the problem? Problem was not understanding this. Who is disturbed? The man is not disturbed. The woman is not disturbed. The husband is disturbed. Now between the man and the husband, who is real? Think. Be very attentive. I, the man, with reference to my father, I am the son. The same I, the man, with reference to my wife, I am husband. I, the same man, with reference to my son, I am a father. Have I become three? And who is miserable? Who is disturbed? It is the son disturbed because of the Hitler father. It is the husband disturbed because of the Mahakali. It is the father disturbed because of the monster son. The man is at peace. See, friends, those who are disturbed, those who want to do meditation, first of all find out who wants to do meditation. Think. Then we will come to this conclusion. Be attentive. Essentially, we are all divine. That is called technically the Mukhyatma, our essential self, is common. After body identification, Mithyatma, an illusory self, is born. When the body was a baby, I was a baby. When the body was a teenager, I was a teenager. When the body is middle-aged, I am a middle-aged. Come on, yaar, who are you? Are you a baby or a teenager or what? Think. Mithyatma, an illusory self. After the body identification, the third generation is born. And that is called as Gaunatma, or the secondary self. So these are the three stages. Absolute reality, no problem. Getting identified with the body, Mithyatma, illusory self is born. After the illusory self is born, then the relational personalities are created. And these relational personalities, they are miserable. And they don't exist. See, when the people take divorce, who takes divorce from whom? The husband takes divorce from the wife, and both of them are non-existent. After the legal divorce is over, they stay together and they introduce, he is my ex-husband, she is my ex-wife. Where they have gone? Think. Therefore, the real meditation begins when we become aware who is disturbed. And the moment you pinpoint that disturbance is for the mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, somebody is sitting there. So what will be the meditation? Very simple. We all have to play different roles in our life. We are son, we are husband, we are father, we are mother, we are daughter, we are mother-in-law, we are daughter-in-law. All the roles we have to play. Play every role perfectly, and after the role is over, delete it. But what happens? We carry the burden of one role on other role. See, friends, recognize this. See, without knowing this foundation, our condition is like the bird looking into the mirror. We also look into the mirror. What is our experience? We know very clearly what is seen in the mirror, reflection, is not me. But for the bird, there is somebody in the mirror. I think it is real. See, it is looking at me. So the bird will go and peck. That reflection will also peck. See, he is also hitting me back. I will teach him a lesson. And the bird will go on doing everything and go behind the mirror, find out where that fellow is there. He is not. Again, see, he has come. Very disturbed. Now that bird may do charity, may do goody things, may go to temple, may do japa, may wash the mirror, may clean the mirror. Will it going to help him to remove the reflection? It cannot. The only way is the bird should know it is just an appearance, not the real. Exactly the same way. Come to recognize this. Whenever we are identified with the body, all the problems begin. And the problems are for those who do not exist. If somebody is sleeping, you can wake him up. But somebody is pretending that he is sleeping, you cannot wake him up. See, friends, therefore, let us go deep within our system. Where are we? We are in the world lost. What are we? We are the support for the whole world. So, meditation is a journey from where we are to what we are. So, we are in this world, the 5 objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Now, we have to withdraw from there. First step. Then, we come to the sense organs. Then, we have to withdraw from the sense organs. Then, we come to the mind. Then, we have to withdraw from the mind. We come to the life. From the life we have to withdraw and come to discover that there is one conscious reality expressing as life through everything. This journey is called as meditation. In the journey, we begin from nowhere, we end nowhere. See, it is a journey from the husband to the man. It is a journey from the wife to the woman. How much time, energy, efforts it takes for a husband to become man? To that extent, our divine self is nearer to us. Therefore, this should be very clear. Meditation means anything that will help us rise above body identification. So whether you do yoga, or you do follow the path of dharma, or you follow the upasana, doesn't matter. The idea is, are we rising above the body identification or not? Is for this purpose. In yoga, for example, we are told to sit quiet in a particular posture. Now, sitting in a particular posture is the means. The goal is to get out of body identification. But our whole attention is only sitting in a particular posture and then think that I can sit for half an hour. I can sit for 1 hour. No, there's nothing to do with that. See, it is not the body should be steady. It is the wisdom should be steady. Therefore, if you see this tripod, the center of gravity is exactly in the center. Therefore, it is steady. When we sit for anything, we keep on moving from here to there to there. Sometimes this leg pains, sometimes that leg pains. And our all attention is only on the pains. The reason is our body is not properly kept. So keep the body perfectly well. Bring the center of gravity exactly in the center of our body. And the center of gravity falls in between the two sitting bones. We all sit on two bones. Avoid taking support of your back. Bring your legs together in such a manner that the weight of your body lands on the pin bones or ischia bones or sitting bones. That is the base of the spine. You can distinctly feel the weight of the body on these two bones. Now, the goal is to get out of body identification. Don't have any other notion. I want to see God and all that. Don't worry about God. Please spare him. First, get out of this body identification. Now, when we are just sitting, certain psychological adjustments which will help us. The first adjustment is our hands must be in our lap. I forgot to tell you that. Keep your hands in your lap. Let the lower three fingers be interlocked, the index finger to index finger and the thumb to thumb, and put it in your lap. If possible, avoid taking the support of the back unless you are physically unhealthy, so that the center of gravity remains proper. Thereafter, now we do some psychological preparations to get out of the body identification. We are cheerful and happy. The first step. Anything we do cheerfully, happily, by our choice, is not a burden. We won't be tired. We are not obliging anybody. It is by choice we are here. The second step. In our heart is our beloved Lord and the Guru Maharaj. The Lord protects us from within. Guru guides us from within. Third adjustment. At this moment, we are Mr. Nobody. Nobody means we have zero past. We are at this moment 1 moment old. Next adjustment. We don't plan what we will do after meditation. Therefore, the mind doesn't run in the future. So we are now in the utter present. Now at this stage, if you observe your own body, you will see that the base has become firm and vertically the body is steady. Now the third thing about the body is we have to drop the body from the mind. Or in other words, we have to release the shape of the mind and let the mind go back to the total formless state. So we start relaxing the body from the top to the toe, part by part. And in this process of relaxation, although we will say relax the parts, but in fact what happens is totally different. That we will explain you when we come to that point. Now relax the head muscles, relax forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyeballs. Let there be no pressure on the eyeballs. Don't try to see anything. Don't focus your vision to any point. Let it be in the infinite. Eyelids are closed softly. Relax the nose, the lips, chin, the facial muscles. Relax the ears, the neck from all the four sides. Hang down the shoulders. We have unnecessarily lifted them up. Relax the shoulder joints, the upper arms, elbows, lower arms. Relax the wrists, palms and fingers. Relax, relax, relax. Let us pause for a moment. Our body is now divided in two parts, relaxed and not yet relaxed. The relaxed areas have got minimum muscle tension and muscle tone. The hands have increased their weight in our lap. The index fingers and thumbs are pressing hard against each other. The rest of the body is still having tension and muscle tone. Recognize this difference clearly. Now come back to your shoulders. Relax the chest, Go downwards, abdomen. Go downwards right up to the floor. Relax, relax, relax. Relax the sides below the shoulders on both sides. Go downwards right up to the hip joints. Now let us go on the back side. Relax the neck, the shoulder blades. Go downward along the spine and the side muscles. Relax, go downward, lumbar area, right up to the sitting bones. Now let us pause again. The weight of the body has definitely increased and it is felt on the sitting bones. Sometimes we may get pulsation there. If the relaxation is complete, this is because the mind has given up the hold on the body. Relax the hips, the thighs, knees, relax calves, ankles, heels, and toes. As if you walk out of your body. There are so many bodies sitting here. One of them we claim to be ourselves and ours. Now take the front view of your body from outside. Don't forget you are not inside. The front view, the head, forehead, eyes, etc. Go downward slowly, part by part, right up to the base. On way, if you come across some patches of tensions, iron them out. Go to the right side of your body. Don't forget you are outside. Take the right view of the body, right side of the head, right ear, right side of the neck, etc. Go downwards slowly, relax if there are patches of tensions. Now go back side of your body. Don't forget you are outside the body. Start from the head to the base. See part by part, go downwards. And clearly come to recognize You are not inside the body. Come to the left side of the body. On this side, we may get more tensions because the other three sides are fully relaxed. Repeat the same way. Relax if there are tension points. Now come in the front. Now let us analyze our experience. The concept that we are inside and outside is only with reference to the body. But now you will see the body shape, size, contour line has become so non-distinct that there is no difference left between inside and outside. Our experience is like the space. The same space is called as inside and outside because attention is on the walls. Similarly, when attention is on the body, we have the notion we are inside, world is outside. We, the formless life, have no concept of in and out. At this moment, the body is completely dropped from the mind. Our experience is like the space. Everything is in the space, but the space is undisturbed by the contents. This formless, shapeless presence is our essential nature. Because there is no reference point of the body, there is no reason for the thought's eruption. Thought-free mind is consciousness. as the space doesn't get disturbed by the presence or absence of anything, so also the mind also doesn't get disturbed by any thoughts. Although the space supports the gross world, yet remains undisturbed. The mind space supports the thought world, yet remains undisturbed. And ultimately, the conscious space Chidakash supports waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi, but doesn't gain anything in waking and dream, doesn't lose anything in deep sleep and samadhi. This is the meaning of Purnamadaha Purnamidam. This is the ultimate truth in which I versus you do not exist. There is only absolute I who is unopposed and therefore supports waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi, and yet remains untouched by them. Like the same man supports the son, husband and the father, but remains untouched by them. This is the ultimate truth. This experience is unlike sleep. In sleep, one falls. In this experience, we are aware of the body, aware of the world, and yet we are not influenced by any one of them. It is not Jada Samadhi, not Shushka Kashtavat, like a dead wooden post. No. Awareness is at its peak because here the mind goes back to consciousness. In sleep, mind goes to sleep, to Prakriti. Then only living in meditation is possible. In Jada Samadhi, one cannot conduct oneself in the world. All the great masters, they were living in meditation 24/7. And hence, a lot of scriptures have come out of them. the body is steady, breathing is slow and shallow, mind is at peace, there is full awareness, living in this awareness 24/7 is living in meditation. In fact, there is no possibility of any thought